Google Business Profiles encourages users to upload video to boost online visibility, why silence is not golden when it comes to customer experience and retention, a TikToker turns her passion for Excel into earning over 6 figures in a single day, and Dunkin capitalizes on an online trend and launches a new line of apparel. All this and more in this week's Fishbowl Friday. Welcome to Fishbowl Friday, where we've gathered the best marketing news from this week and compiled it down into this quick 5-minute bite-sized video just for you. To access the full version of each week's stories, go to fishbowlfriday.com. While you're there, be sure to subscribe to receive our weekly marketing newsletter straight to your inbox. Let's get to it. For our first story, forget TikTok. Learn to master video for Google Business Profiles. We're suckers for a good headline, and this one cannot help but be clicked. I mean, forget TikTok, the up-and-coming golden child of the internet? Please, tell me more. Formerly known as Google My Business, Google Business Profiles has an option to upload a video about your business. These videos can help your business stand out from other competitors in the local search. But what kind of videos should you consider? Here are a couple ideas to get those creative juices flowing. Start off with a simple introductory video about your business and the products and services you sell. Answer some of the most frequently asked questions you get every day. Create how-to videos that show the value your product or service provides. Get some short videos of your customers talking about why they love doing business with you, and show your team working hard and introduce some of your members of your team in their role at your company. These are fairly easy to do with just a mobile phone, good lighting, and some simple editing. Our take on this: if video seems to be a reoccurring theme in these stories we're covering, then you're starting to get it. Google gives us another reason to make video a big part of your 2022 marketing strategy. Our next story is how to use customer experience to stay ahead of the competition. Customers either advocate for you or against you. Silence is not golden when it comes to good customer experience. No news is not good news, and definitely does not mean everyone's satisfied. While it's easy to spot and address a negative review on the internet, don't ignore those that are not saying a word. Here are 3 customer experience tips to keep your customers with you and away from your competitors. Create a unifying customer experience across your entire organization. Customer satisfaction and feedback should be top of mind for everyone in your organization. Be sure everyone understands the importance of collecting all feedback and ensuring customer satisfaction with each customer interaction. Be the one that asks questions first. Don't limit yourself to only responding to complaints. Ask customers for feedback and any suggestions on how you can enhance their experience with your brand. Next, go big on sales enablement content. Blog posts, video content, and PDF resources are excellent tools for helping your customers understand how your product can help solve their problems. If you're in the business of repeat customers, making sure they're happy should be your #1 priority. If you're not sure, ask. And if they're not happy, it's time to put that work in to make sure that they love you. Our take on this: only 1 out of 26 unhappy customers complain. The rest leave for a competitor. The lesson to be learned here is that companies should not view the absence of feedback as a sign of satisfaction. Our next story: an Excel TikToker works her way into having 6-figure sales in a single day. Miss Excel is a TikToker having 6-figure days by teaching Excel. Yes, I'm talking about Microsoft Excel. Her clever TikTok videos show quick tips for using Excel, which has led to over 1 million followers. The Decoder interviewed Miss Excel to learn more about how she accomplished all of this since July 2020. In the interview, she breaks down how she started, the point that Microsoft reached out to her for a partnership, how she decided to scale, and what's next for Miss Excel. It's a fascinating conversation with someone who's been doing things a little differently. Our take on this: if you're good at something, own it. Miss Excel chose a niche, followed viral trends, and created fresh content that her followers loved, resulting in massive sales of her online courses. What are you especially good at that others wish they knew more about? In news completely unrelated to marketing, Nirvana drummer and Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl brings us an awesome death metal cover of Lisa Loeb's Stay. This is one of 8 videos that Dave's producing as part of his Hanukkah sessions for 2021. If you don't love death metal, Dave Grohl, or had a secret crush on Lisa Loeb like I did, you might find this video a tad disturbing. We happen to check all 3 of these boxes and think this was brilliant. Our take on this? You are welcome. In additional news, Dunkin capitalized on the Tell Me Without Telling Me TikTok trend by launching a collection of Dunkin-themed clothing that includes hoodies, pullovers, sleep sets, and fuzzy slippers. If I happen to be on your holiday shopping list this year, that Dunkin bow tie looks pretty sweet. GoDaddy announced in an SEC filing that 1.2 million WordPress sites hosted on their servers were breached. Customers had both their email addresses and customer numbers exposed. GoDaddy is investigating the breach and contacting all impacted customers for what we can only guess is their method to pass the blame to someone else. If you ever called GoDaddy for support for anything at all, you know exactly what I mean. And finally, Google recently announced it dropped its mobile-first indexing deadline without establishing a new one. This is an initiative to show results based on the content displayed for the mobile versions of websites rather than the previously preferred desktop versions. Since more users access information from their mobile devices, it makes sense to serve the best mobile results in the SERPs. Let's face it, if you haven't addressed your mobile strategy at this point, don't use this news as a reason to continue to procrastinate. That's all the marketing news we have for you this week. Don't forget to subscribe to receive all this marketing goodness straight to your inbox and access the full version of these stories and more at fishbowlfriday.com.